Well, today I want to talk to you about the exciting subject of backing up your photos. I strongly encourage you to use the strategy 321. Now, the strategy of 321 means that you have three copies of your backups. Two of those copies are local and one of them's on the internet. And what that means is that you have two copies on your computer. So one on OneDrive, and then I just use an external hard drive that I keep my data on, and I make a copy of that. And then I have one copy on the internet, and you can see here there are several services that you can use, and I will talk about that in a few minutes here. Now, for local backups, one thing that you can do is simply use your operating system, either Mac or Windows, and do backups that way. This option is very low cost. It's very easy to use. The cons to this is that it's slow. It can take you a long time to back up your data, and you can't do intermittent backups. You can't just back up what has changed on your system there or on your data there. So if you do uploads every day or every couple of days, you can't just back up those. You have to back up everything. Now, you can use a third-party program to back up. This is one that I'm trying out right now. Using third-party programs, the pros to it is very fast, and you're able to do syncing so that it will just update what has changed. You can also set it up so it does it automatically. Like I have mine set up to do it at 11 o'clock every day. Now, the cons to it is it's expensive. It can cost $30 to $50 depending on what program you use to do this. But the advantage of it is it works in the background and you're not aware of it being backed up. And it's easy to confirm that your data is being backed up. If you do get a third-party program, you want the program to back up your software or back up your data onto your external drive in the format that it's in. So if you've got a bunch of photos there and they have to be backed up, you don't want the software compressing it or anything like that, because when you need to recover it, it may be more difficult to recover that, and you won't be able to simply use something else to do it. You have to use that third-party software to back it to restore it. Now, how often should you back up? I think at least once a week. I have mine set up to back up every day at 11, but you should do it at least once a week. And if you make big changes, if you went out and did a big shoot, you were out photographing all day long, you came back, you've done a lot of work, when you're done with that, you should back up your data just to make sure that you have a copy of that data that you have. Now, the next option is online storage. Now, the pros to online storage is that once you set it up, it just works in the background. It's very easy. You don't have to do anything. It just monitors where data is and then backs it up. Recovery can be extremely easy. If you were to have a catastrophic failure, you would simply go to the website and copy your data over. You can also monitor what's being backed up by going to the website and seeing what's being backed up. This is a very positive thing to have. Now, the limitations to it is it's very dependent on internet. And if you're on a trip of a lifetime somewhere, you may not be able to back up to the internet while you're on your trip, because some hotels will either limit or stop you from being able to back up onto the internet. It takes longer to back up your data on the from your computer to the internet than does locally. It also takes longer to do a recovery of your data, because your recovery has to come off of the internet, and depending on your internet speed and depending on how the access to your data, that can be slow. Now, one thing to be aware of is that some services offer a mailing option for your data. So if you were to have a catastrophic failure, you could contact your service there, and they may offer you where they will mail you your data on a hard drive for a fee, of course, and that would be a much faster way to go than downloading. The one thing that I really think is a positive is that if you just need to recover some of your data, you can do it really fast from the website. Now, the cost of online backup. This is a huge barrier, I think, too. So here's some examples. For 2 terabytes of storage, it costs about $10 a month from Google, OneDrive, and Apple. Now, I use Carbonite to back up my data, and the reason I'm attracted to it is it has unlimited backup. So for 1 year, it's $130 for unlimited backup. Now, I've been using Carbonite for about 2 years now, 3, or actually longer, I think 4 years now. And I feel like they're throttling me. I just did a major upgrade to my laptop, put a new hard drive in it, and I'm in the process of backing up. And it's been 5 days now, and that's not done. It's as you can see here, it's as of yesterday, it was only 17% done. So I think that I don't know if that's my internet. I don't know if that's carbonite. I don't know if there's just the nature of the beast, but I think that's something that's very frustrating. So, but I think it's very important that you consider some kind of backup strategy for your data. And I'm hoping that this video will get you thinking about backing up. Even if you just have 2 copies on your desktop, that's much better than not having any backups at all. So I'm hoping you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel because that really helps us in YouTube world. Become Patreon supporter. Your support allows us to keep doing this. My name is Leahy. I want to thank you for watching.